Selamat pagi, this is Christabel, and welcome to the Extreme Self-Nurturing Show. Today, I'm going to share about a topic that has been changing my life, and it's called how to ask for feedback. So I don't know about you, but I have a lot of friends, and I'm also really busy, and sometimes people I really care about can kind of fall through the cracks, and it leaves me wondering, gosh, whatever happened with this person? Why did they fall off my radars? Was there something maybe I did, I can get a little bit in my head around it. And so this is a great self-nurturing practice to get you out of your head and into 100% responsibility. All it is a simple letter you're going to send to this friend asking for feedback. And there's a template on the blog at christabelzamore.com that you can download, and it has all of these details. In the letter, you're going to say, hey, I love you. I admire you. I cherish you. And I think that you might have some feedback for me that I could really grow and benefit from. My sense is I might have some blind spots, and you might see some things about me that would really help me to know about myself. And so I've learned this process, and it's called feedback. And it's a really simple way that you can share your thoughts and feelings with me so that I can really step into more growth and 100% responsibility and show up for you more and to deepen our relationship. And so there's a format in the template, but I'm going to read you the 6 questions, and you can say it just involves you completing 6 statements so I can understand you more fully. And here are the statements. Again, they're in the template already. This is them. They're going to be saying these to you. Some feedback I'd love to give you about how I feel you in our relationship is, one thing I would love to share with you that I never did directly is, one way you could have supported me even more is, one thing I want you to know is that when you did blank, I felt blank. The biggest shift in our relationship happened for me when, and going forward, I would love you to know. And then underneath sharing these statements, ask them if they're a yes. Say, would you be open to this process with me? If yes, let's set a date and a time. This is key. Actually create a date and a time this is going to happen, and decide whether it's going to be in person, in Skype, phone, or email. And honestly, the most live you can get is better. And then once you're together in person with them and you're setting up the experience, remember to eliminate any distractions, any phones off. And for yourself, go into a really high state of active listening. And what I mean by that is focus on your breath, focus on listening to this person with your inner ears. So you're hearing not just the words they're saying, but you're hearing the emotions behind them. And watch with your inner eyes, meaning you're just totally taking in everything about this person so you're in the highest state of receptivity possible. And then at the end, just say, thank you. Now, when I'm in a state of receiving feedback, sometimes my mind can be going a million miles a second. I might feel the urge to get defensive or to get into a debate, and it's just my ego, right? So I invite you, if you notice that you start getting agitated or things start twitching or you're wanting to start talking, come back to your breath. Just remember, this is about you being in a state of humility and receptivity in devotion of your own growth and in devotion of really showing up for this person and having them in your life. And so I really advocate this process, especially if there's anyone in your life you have unresolved communication with, or you just sense there was something that happened but it never got talked about. You can make it happen. You can take 100% responsibility, and you can generate the closeness you most desire. And so my challenge to you, think of 3 people that you can use this process with, send them emails, and then post in the blog below about how it worked out for you. And in closing, my wish for you is that you are surrounded by love and that you're surrounded by friends who really see you, who have the courage to speak to you from their heart and to reflect back to you things you might not always see so clearly about yourself, and that you together evolve into your highest potential, and that you have fun doing it, and that you can catalyze your whole community, everyone around you, to be stepping into the next level of evolutionary partnership. So thank you for tuning in. Namaste. Woo!